Let me tell you something. Before Singapore was the powerhouse it is today, it was a bustling trading post. People from all over the world came here to do business. And when you have people from different places, you have different kinds of money. Back in the 1800s, you'd find all sorts of coins in someone's pocket in Singapore. We're talking Spanish silver dollars, Indian rupees, Dutch guilders, and Chinese cash coins. It was a real mixed bag. There was no single official currency. People used whatever was available and trusted. It was all about the metal. Silver and gold were king. The most common coins were the big, heavy silver dollars. These were often called pillar dollars because they had two pillars on the design. They came from places like Mexico and Spain. These were the international currency of their time, kind of like the US dollar today. But using so many different coins was confusing. Imagine trying to figure out the exchange rate for a dozen different currencies just to buy some rice. It was a headache. So, the British, who were in charge then, decided to simplify things. They introduced the Straits Settlements currency in 1845. These new coins were made specifically for the colonies in the region, which included Singapore, Penang, and Malacca. The first coins were made of copper. You had quarter cents, half cents, and 1 cent coins. They had a portrait of Queen Victoria on one side. This was a big step towards a standard money system. Later, they introduced silver coins, like the 5 cent, 10 cent, and 20 cent pieces. These were smaller and more convenient for everyday shopping. People started getting used to having one set of coins, which made trade a lot smoother. It was the beginning of a real monetary identity for the area. This system continued for a long time, even through different kings and queens in Britain. The designs would change to show the new monarch, from Queen Victoria to King Edward VII, and then King George V. But the basic idea was the same. The coins were reliable, and people trusted them. This period, from the mid-1800s to the mid-1900s, set the stage for Singapore's own currency. It taught people the importance of having a stable and uniform money system. You see, money is all about trust, and these early coins built that trust, one transaction at a time. It's a fascinating history, and you never know what you'll find from that era. Fast forward to 1965, Singapore becomes an independent country, and you know what every new country needs: its own money. It's a symbol of independence, of being your own boss. So in 1967, Singapore introduced its very first series of coins. This was a huge deal. The coins were designed by a local artist, Christopher Ironside, who also designed coins for the UK. The theme was all about the sea and marine life. This made perfect sense. Singapore is an island nation, and its port has always been its lifeblood. The coins were a tribute to that connection with the sea. This first series had 6 different denominations. You had the 1 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, 20 cent, 50 cent, and the big $1 coin. Each one featured a different marine animal or symbol. The 1 cent coin, for example, showed a public housing building, representing the country's focus on providing homes for its people. The 5 cent had a snake bird, the 10 cent had a seahorse, the 20 cent had a swordfish, and the 50 cent showed a lionfish. The designs were simple but elegant. On the other side of every coin was the Singapore coat of arms, with the lion and the tiger. It was a proud statement of national identity. The materials used for these coins were pretty standard for the time. The smaller coins, the 1 cent and 5 cent, were made of bronze and aluminum bronze. The bigger coins, from the 10 cent to the $1, were made of copper-nickel. That's a mix of copper and nickel. It's a durable material that doesn't rust easily, perfect for coins that get passed around a lot. The $1 coin was the largest in the series. It featured a lion head symbol, which quickly became an iconic image for Singapore. These coins were in circulation for nearly 2 decades, and people got very familiar with them. For collectors, this first series is a must-have. It's the starting point of Singapore's modern coin history. While most of these coins are not incredibly rare, finding them in perfect, uncirculated condition can be a challenge. You see, these coins were used every day. They got scratched, they got worn down. So, a pristine set from 1967 is a beautiful thing to have. It's not just metal, it's a piece of history. It tells the story of a young nation finding its feet and creating its own identity. And in the world of collecting, story is everything. After almost 20 years, it was time for a change. In 1985, Singapore introduced its second series of coins, the theme this time, flowers. The government wanted to portray Singapore as a garden city, a green and beautiful place to live. It was a smart move. The new designs were fresh, modern, and really stood out. This series is often called the Floral Series, and it became incredibly popular. These are the coins that many Singaporeans grew up with. The coins they remember from their childhoods. They were a part of daily life for over 25 years. Just like the first series, this one had coins in different sizes and values, but there were some changes. The 1-cent coin was eventually phased out because it cost more to make than it was worth. The other coins were the 5-cent, 10-cent, 20-cent, 50-cent, and $1. Each one featured a different local flower. The 5-cent coin showed the fruitscape, the 10-cent had the star jasmine, the 20-cent featured the powder puff plant, and the 50-cent had the yellow alamanda. The designs were very detailed and lifelike. They really captured the beauty of these tropical flowers. One of the biggest changes was the $1 coin. The old large copper nickel coin was replaced with a smaller, thicker coin made of aluminum bronze. It had a golden color, which made it easy to distinguish from the other coins. This new $1 coin featured the Vanda Miss Joaquim, Singapore's national flower. It also had an octagonal frame around the edge, which was a security feature to prevent counterfeiting. This coin became very iconic. People loved the golden color and the unique shape. It felt substantial and valuable in your hand. This series was in circulation for a very long time, from 1985 all the way to 2012. Because they were minted for so many years, most of them are quite common. However, collectors are always looking for specific years or coins in perfect condition. Sometimes, the minting numbers for a particular year are lower than others, making those coins harder to find. It's all about supply and demand. Even a common coin can be valuable if it's a rare year and in top-notch shape. This floral series is a great place for new collectors to start. It's beautiful, historic, and full of interesting details to discover. Today is January 16th, 2026. The coins in our pockets are from Singapore's third and latest series, introduced back in 2013. The world had changed a lot since the 1980s, and it was time for Singapore's money to reflect that. This new series has a theme of national icons and landmarks. It's a celebration of modern Singapore. The designs are sleek, contemporary, and filled with meaning. They tell the story of a nation that is proud of its achievements and looking towards the future. These are the coins of the 21st century. This series has 5 coins, the 5-cent, 10-cent, 20-cent, 50-cent, and the $1 coin. The 1-cent coin was officially gone for good. Each coin in this new series has a unique design. The 5-cent coin shows the Esplanade, Singapore's famous arts center. The 10-cent shows public housing flats, a nod to the first series. The 20-cent features Changi Airport, one of the best airports in the world. The 50-cent displays the Port of Singapore, the busiest port in the world. These designs showcase Singapore's key strengths in arts, housing, aviation, and trade. The $1 coin is particularly interesting. It's a bimetallic coin, meaning it's made of 2 different metals. The outer ring is brass, and the inner circle is copper nickel. This gives it a distinctive 2-tone look, similar to a €2 coin. The design on it is the Merlion, the mythical creature that is Singapore's most famous symbol. This new $1 coin is also packed with security features. It has a laser-engraved national flower that appears differently when you tilt it. It also has microtext on the edge. These features make it incredibly difficult to counterfeit. These new coins are not just prettier, they are also smarter. They are made from a multiply-plated steel. This makes them cheaper to produce than the old coins. The new material also allows them to be differentiated by electromagnetic sensors in vending machines, which is a big help for businesses. The coins even have different shapes to help visually impaired people identify them. For example, the 20-cent coin has a scalloped edge. It's a thoughtful design that shows how Singapore is always thinking about progress and inclusivity. These are the coins of a modern, forward-thinking nation. Now, let's talk about the really exciting stuff. Beyond the coins you get as change, there's a whole other world of Singaporean coins. I'm talking about commemorative coins and bullion. These are not meant for buying groceries. These are special issues, made for collectors and investors. The Monetary Authority of Singapore releases these coins to mark important events, anniversaries, or to celebrate Singaporean culture. They are often made of precious metals like silver and gold, and they are produced in limited numbers. This scarcity is what makes them so desirable. Singapore has been issuing commemorative coins since 1969. The very first one was a massive $150 gold coin to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the founding of modern Singapore. That's a heavy piece of gold. Over the years, there have been hundreds of different commemorative issues. They've celebrated everything from the Chinese zodiac signs to the opening of the Mass Rapid Transit, or MRT, system. The designs are often very artistic and intricate. They are miniature works of art that tell a story about a specific moment in Singapore's history. These coins come in all shapes, sizes, and metals. You can find silver coins, gold coins, and even platinum coins. Some are round, some are square, and some are even shaped like a fan. For example, every year, there's a new set of coins for the Chinese New Year. These are incredibly popular, not just in Singapore but all over the world. People buy them for good luck or as gifts. Because they are only made in limited quantities, their value can go up over time, especially if the design is very popular or the mintage is very low. Then you have bullion coins. These are all about the metal. The Singapore Mint produces gold and silver bullion coins, like the Singapore Lion series. The value of these coins is tied directly to the spot price of gold or silver. Investors buy them as a way to own physical precious metals. While they do have beautiful designs, their primary purpose is investment. For collectors, these coins are a way to combine a love for coin collecting with a solid investment strategy. It's like owning a piece of a treasure chest, and who doesn't want that? Every collector dreams of finding that one coin, the one that's worth a fortune, the needle in the haystack. In the world of Singapore coins, that dream coin is the 1969 mule. Now, what's a mule coin? It's a mistake. It's a coin that was struck with the wrong dies. Basically, the front of the coin, the obverse, belongs to one coin, and the back, the reverse, belongs to another. This kind of error is extremely rare. Mints have very strict quality control, so a mistake like this almost never gets out into the public. But sometimes, one slips through. Here's the story. In 1969, Singapore was preparing to issue a commemorative $150 gold coin to celebrate its 150th anniversary. At the same time, the mint was also striking coins for other countries, including the Philippines. The dies, which are the stamps used to create the coin's design, were all in the same facility. Somehow, a die for a 50 centimo coin from the Philippines got mixed up with the dies for the Singaporean coins. The result? A coin was struck with the Singapore coat of arms on one side, and the design for the Philippine 50 centimo on the other. This coin should have been destroyed, but a few, and we're talking a very small number, are believed to have left the mint. For decades, it was just a rumor, a legend among collectors. No one had ever seen one. It was the holy grail of Singapore numismatics. People searched for it, talked about it, but no one could prove it existed. It was like a ghost. You hear stories, but you never see one with your own eyes. That kind of mystery just adds to the value. The story is just as important as the coin itself. Then, the impossible happened. One of these mule coins surfaced. It was authenticated, graded, and put up for auction. The collecting world went crazy. This wasn't just a rare coin. It was a unique piece of history, a one-of-a-kind error that should not exist. When it went on the auction block, the bidding was fierce. Collectors with deep pockets battled it out. The final price? Over 300,000 Singapore dollars. And that was years ago. Today, if another one were to be found, you can bet it would be worth close to $1 million, maybe even more. It's the ultimate treasure hunt. The 1969 mule might be the king of rare Singapore coins, but it's not the only treasure out there. There are plenty of other coins that can be worth a lot of money. You just need to know what to look for. Sometimes it's not a big, dramatic error. It can be something small, a tiny detail that most people would overlook. For example, some coins from the first series, especially the 50 cent and $1 coins, have what's called a dot variety. This is a small raised dot near the lion's paw on the 50-cent coin, or near the lion's mouth on the $1 coin. These dots are believed to be die markers, used by the mint to track the lifespan of their dies. But only a small number of coins were struck with these marked dies. This makes them much rarer than the standard coins. A regular 1967 50-cent coin might be worth a few dollars, but a 1967 50-cent coin with the dot? That could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars depending on its condition. It's all about rarity. You could have one of these in an old jar of coins and not even know it. That's what makes coin hunting so exciting. Another thing to look for is coins with low mintage numbers. Mintage is the number of coins produced in a specific year. For some years, the mint produced millions of coins. For other years, they only produced a few thousand. For example, the 1988 10-cent coin from the second series had a relatively low mintage. Finding one in brilliant, uncirculated condition can be tough, so it commands a higher price among collectors. You need to do your research. Get a coin catalog, study the mintage figures, and learn which years are the key dates to look for. And then there are the proof sets. Before the mint releases coins to the public, they often strike a small number of very high-quality coins for collectors. These are called proof coins. They are struck multiple times with polished dies, which gives them a beautiful, mirror-like finish. These proof sets are sold in special packaging and are always produced in limited numbers. An early proof set from the 1960s or 1970s can be extremely valuable today. It's the best possible example of that year's coins, preserved in perfect condition. It's a snapshot in time, and collectors will pay a premium for that perfection. So, you're probably thinking, how do people actually make millions from this? Is it just about finding one super rare coin? Well, that's one way, but it's like winning the lottery. The real way people build wealth through coin collecting is through knowledge, patience, and a smart strategy. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a serious hobby that can become a very profitable investment. The collectors who become millionaires are the ones who treat it like a business. They study the market, they understand trends, and they know what to buy and when to sell. The first step is specialization. You can't collect everything. The successful collectors pick an area and become experts in it. For Singapore coins, that might mean focusing on the first series, or collecting only commemorative gold coins, or hunting for rare error coins. By focusing, you develop a deep knowledge. You learn to spot fakes, you understand grading, and you know the true market value of a coin. This expertise allows you to find undervalued coins and make smart purchases. You buy when no one else is looking, and you hold until the market recognizes the value. Building a high-value collection takes time. It's about acquiring the best quality coins you can afford. In coin collecting, condition is everything. A common coin in perfect gem uncirculated condition can be worth 100 times more than the same coin in worn, circulated condition. The millionaire collectors understand this. They will spend more to get that perfect specimen, because they know that in the long run, quality always wins. They are building a portfolio of high-grade assets, just like a stock investor buys shares in the best companies. And finally, it's about knowing the market. The coin market goes up and down. The collectors who get rich know when to hold and when to sell. They might sell a part of their collection to finance a new, even rarer purchase. They attend auctions, they build relationships with dealers, and they stay on top of the latest discoveries. They turn their passion into a network. Over decades, a carefully curated collection of rare, high-grade Singapore coins can appreciate in value tremendously. It starts with one coin, one discovery, and with passion and patience, it can grow into a fortune. It's the ultimate treasure hunt. When you look at the history of Singapore coins, you're looking at the history of Singapore itself. It's more than just money. Each coin is a little piece of metal that tells a big story. From the chaotic mix of trade coins in the 1800s to the sleek modern designs of today, the coins reflect the nation's journey. They show its transformation from a colonial trading post to an independent, prosperous, and innovative country. The themes on the coins, marine life, flowers, national landmarks, are all chapters in the story of Singapore. For collectors, Singapore coins offer a fantastic opportunity. It's a relatively young field compared to, say, ancient Roman or US coins. This means there are still discoveries to be made. There are still rare varieties hiding in old collections, waiting to be found. The market is strong and growing, with interest from collectors not just in Singapore but all around the world. The combination of beautiful designs, a compelling national story, and the potential for finding rare and valuable pieces makes it a very exciting area to collect. The legacy of these coins is also about national pride. The coins in your pocket are a daily reminder of Singapore's identity. The Merlion, the Esplanade, the Vanda Miss Joachim. These are not just pictures on metal. They are symbols of what the country has built and what it stands for. They connect the past with the present every time a transaction is made. They are a way for the nation to communicate its values and achievements to its citizens and to the world. It's a powerful form of storytelling that you can hold in your hand. So, the next time you get some change, take a closer look. You might have a piece of history, a work of art, or even a potential treasure in your palm. Whether you're a serious collector with $1 million portfolio, or just someone who finds the designs interesting, Singapore coins have a story to tell. They are a testament to the resilience and success of the Lion City, and in the world of collecting, a good story is priceless. You never know what's going to come through that door or what's already sitting in your pocket.